Hey, this is Patrick Coffin. Right now I'm updating something I said, 12 months ago. This time focusing on how to crush 2020. Are you ready? Oh, this just in. We've just learned that this coming year we'll have exactly 24 hours per day with the additional 24 hours on February 29th. So if you're planning on doing something that can't be completed within that time frame every day, you are out of luck. But if you want to make the absolute most out of the coming year, here are my top 10 tactics for total tenacity and triumph. And I apologize for the terrible alliteration. Here they are, in no particular order. Number 1, don't make a New Year's resolution. Make a plan. See, if you made a resolution, you've probably broken it already. New Year's resolutions have a terrible track record of long-term success. It's easy to get all excited and passionate about what you're going to do next year, but that's no substitute for the alternative, which is to make a plan. A plan is like a pact with yourself. Write it down. Tell a loved one that you're committed to whatever you're trying to get to, and you instantly join the 5% of people who find it important to write things down, like marriage certificates, contracts, baptismal certificates, car loans, and the like. Number 2, as Nir Eyal says in his fine book, Indistractable, master your internal triggers. Pay attention to the things inside you that are hampering you getting things done. They're like monkeys in your tree. Just listen to them. Pay attention to them, and you can go from distraction to traction. Check out the link below to listen to my interview with Nir. Number 3, speaking of writing things down, everyone gets excited about to-do lists. What I'm recommending is make a not to-do list. Write down the things that you should be saying no to if they're hampering the dream you have for what you want to achieve every single day. A not to-do list. Number 4, cry more, especially if you're a man who needs to cry manly tears. A lot of the online rage seems to stem from emotions that people don't know what to do with. They don't know where to put them. God made our emotions, not to be thought about or to analyzed or escaped from, but to be felt and expressed in healthy ways. John 11:35 is the shortest verse in the Bible, 2 words. It describes what Jesus did when he heard that his friend Lazarus had died. Jesus wept. So cry more. Number 5, pick up your smartphone and delete your social media apps. Unless you're in the communications business and you absolutely have to do things by way of your smartphone. Well, that glowing screen with all those pings, dings, bells, and notifications are a constant albatross of distraction around your neck. Delete them. Take them off your phone. I dare you. Number 6, small is huge. A lot of us have grandiose ideas about how this year is going to be different, way better, more powerful, etc. than last year, and we forget that small wins are the key to success. If you want to get up earlier, great idea, but don't start the first day at 4 a.m. Work up, because small is huge. You want to endorse your efforts if they're moving in the right direction, even if they're small. Number 7, don't lie to yourself about your willpower. None of us have strong willpower. Not even the great and courageous St. Paul had strong willpower. In Romans 7:15, the great saint wrote, "For I do not understand what I do. What I want to do, I don't do. But what I hate, I do." You're weak, and I'm weak, and we both need constant, deliberate reliance on the grace of God to do anything. Number 8, get thee to a Latin Mass. Go for the sumptuous silence, the reverent atmosphere, the sight of young, large families, the smells and the bells, and the fellow Catholics around you actually singing. And let's not forget the aerobic exercise afforded by sitting and kneeling and standing and sitting, kneeling, and standing. Number 9, don't argue about the faith. Even if you win the argument, as Bishop Sheen said, you can lose the soul. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but there's a big difference between responding to objections and arguing about the claims of the church. If you don't know the answer, just say so. You'll get a lot of credit for humility and charity, and people won't want to avoid you in restaurants and bowling alleys. Finally, number 10, join Coffin Nation, the largest community of culture builders in the world. Find out what members in 25 countries and counting get, and you currently don't get. There's live webinars, cool swag, exclusive commentary you won't find anywhere else. Subscribe to this channel, and let's take 2020 by the lapel and show it who's the boss.